So you got your goals. First step is work, and when you're thinking about work, don't think of it as like a job. Try to find something you enjoy doing. Try to find something you have fun with. Um, if you go into it with the mentality of just I have to do this, it's work, it has to be done, you're gonna fade out pretty quick. So find something you enjoy doing. There's many benefits to exercising. Releases endorphins, promotes happiness, helps battle mental illnesses such as depression, um, and it improves your overall quality of life. It boosts self confidence. So when you think about work, just don't go into it with a mindset of like it has to be done. I have to go work. Uh, your fitness journey is not gonna last long, and you're gonna fizz out. You're gonna fade out pretty quick. Um, the next important step is diet, and I wish I would have known this years and years ago, because I've worked out all my life, doing different things, and because this wasn't dialed in right, never really had the results I ever wanted. Um, when I was in years and years ago, I used to do triathlons, and I used to train, you know, miles upon miles and miles and miles, even sometimes putting in over 100 miles a week with bike, swimming, and running. And I looked average, and even sometimes I looked overweight, and it's because my diet wasn't dialed in. I was, you know, eating gas station food and all that other kind of stuff because I thought if I'm putting all this work, I can eat it whatever I want to, and it's not gonna matter. But really, it did. So during the summertime, during the fitness challenge I was in, um, once I dialed my diet in, the weight just started falling off. But I was also able to build muscle too. So there's a good balance of your diet and what you're taking in, to be able to lose weight, to gain muscle, or to be able to gain weight and gain muscle. The biggest thing to find out, or the biggest, one of the best two tools to utilize is a caloric deficit calculator. Um, if you just type that in, Google it, you'll have options upon options upon options. Um, and what that is it takes into account your age, your current weight, your usually it takes in your height, and the frequency of activity you do during the week. Um, so take that, and what it does is it'll calculate it and it'll give you maintenance calories. Maintenance calories are the calories that your body would need to maintain its current weight. So if you have, let's say, my maintenance calories are 2,200 calories. Um, that's what my body needs to maintain its current weight. If you, if I were to eat 2,100 calories over a certain period of time, a pound of fat is, or a pound is around 32, 3,400 calories. Uh, so after, over a month's time, I would lose that weight, or I would lose a pound. So the caloric deficit calculator is a good tool to utilize to know where you're at, and if you're trying to gain weight, then you know where to be, or you know what to consume to gain weight. You know what to consume to lose weight. Um, you also need to track your food, and sometimes this can be tedious, and sometimes this is this can not be fun. But also, for this to be successful, you kind of have to know what you're putting in. And so, if you go on Google or you go through your apps, there's dozens upon dozens upon dozens of apps that allow you to track your caloric intake. Um, a lot of them will track your macros, like your carbs and your protein and other things like that nature. I only track calories and protein. I feel like that's all I need to track. Um, so I use Fitbit, and I can plug the food in. It'll put the calories, the protein, and all the other things down. And so I go throughout my day. I'll plug in my food, and that's how I track my caloric intake. And so during the summertime, I found my greatest success when I was able to eat around 17 to 1900 calories, but bringing around 150 grams of protein. Um, uh, when you're eating to fuel your work. So the amount of work you're putting in, you're gonna have to fuel that work, because your body's trying to recover. When you put in a certain amount of work, your body has to recover from that, and when you tailor your diet to the work you're doing, um, that will aid in recovery and promote growth. So that is the second step. Um, if you haven't gone to Old School Labs, go to Old School Labs. They have all kinds of supplements uh, to help you on your fitness journey, to help you try to achieve your goals. Um, Definitely different things to utilize in your diet when it comes to supplements to aid you. Um, Leave a link below, and then the uh, code for discount is JL Thompson. I'll leave that below. Fitness challenge. Go to Old School Labs Winter Challenge. I'll leave a link below to that. Join. Fitness challenge are awesome. Builds Gives you a group, common goals to uh, look for different things to improve your fitness journey. Also, you can win stuff, so it's a win-win for you. All right, good luck on your fitness journey.